The Red Sea crisis has escalated. Missile and drone attacks on cargo ships by the Houthi rebels have prompted the West to stage airstrikes. It is not just a Middle East war, now it has escalated to a worldwide problem. Why is the Red Sea so important? How do these tensions impact global trade, and why are the Houthis attacking cargo ships? Let's understand. Since last month, the Red Sea has been on red alert. From warships to task force, the Red Sea is flooding with military forces from all across the world. The Houthis have been attacking ships in the Red Sea since November, launching more than 100 drone and missile attacks on vessels passing through the vital shipping lane. 26 incidents have taken place since November 19. The rebel group claimed that the attacks were directed at vessels linked to Israel in response to Israel-Gaza tensions. However, most of these ships had no links with Israel. Houthis have warned that the Red Sea will burn after US and UK-led forces launch strikes against Houthi targets. More than 12 sites, including the capital city Sana'a, were hit. Now, why is the Red Sea so important? The Red Sea has the Suez Canal in the northern end and the narrow Bab el-Mandeb Strait in the southern end. The busy waterway brings goods between Asia and Europe. 40% of Asia-Europe trade normally goes through the area, including huge energy supplies like oil and diesel. Even fruit products like palm oil and grain are bought over these container ships. More than 30% of global container traffic heads through the Suez Canal. The passage accounts for 12% of global trade, 9% of oil demand, and 6% of LNG imports. Huge shipping container ships have now avoided the Red Sea and are sending their ships around Africa and Cape of Good Hope. This adds to the travel time, and the ships also burn extra fuel, adding to the shipping costs apart from the delay in the imports and exports of goods. In 2021, container ship Ever Given was stuck in Suez Canal for just 6 days, and this had led to a global supply chain crisis. Now, how does this impact India? An India-flagged crude oil tanker was also attacked by a drone fired by the Houthis. India has also deployed warships to the Red Sea. As per reports, Suez Canal is used by India for maritime trade worth around $200 billion, and this was in 2021. The quantum of trade is expected to have gone up post-pandemic. Experts say that India may see around $30 billion shaved off its total exports in the current fiscal amid the crisis. India's exports through Suez Canal includes food products, apparel, electronics, among others, to Europe, which is also India's second largest export destination, and its imports include crude. The Red Sea crisis will disrupt crude shipments from Russia. Already, basmati rice prices have cooled down domestically because the exports are disrupted due to the Red Sea tensions, while oil prices are expected to rise. As per World Economic Forum, it may be a $10 to $20 increase for oil importing countries like India. Who are Houthis? In late 1990s, the Houthi family in far north Yemen set up a religious revival movement for Zaydi sect of Shiite Islam. It had once ruled Yemen. As friction with the government had grown, they fought a series of wars with the National Army and a brief border conflict with Saudi Arabia. The war in Yemen began in 2014 when the capital city Sana'a was seized by the Houthis. Saudi Arabia also intervened. However, Houthis established control over most of north and other big population centers, while the government based itself in Aden. By the end of 2022, the war caused an estimated 3.77 lakh deaths and displaced around 4 million people. The Houthis declared themselves to be a part of Iran-led axis of resistance against Israel, US, and the wider West. Hezbollah has been providing them with extensive military expertise and training since 2014 as per reports. In areas that the rebel group controls, it even collects taxes and prints money. Iran has also rejected US and British calls to end support for attacks by the Houthis on vessels in the Red Sea. Iran's security chief has praised quote-unquote brave actions of the Houthis who targeted Israeli-linked ships in the shipping lane.
External Affairs Minister of India visited Iran amid the crisis and raised the issue.
As you are all aware, there have also been recently a perceptible increase in threats to the safety of maritime commercial traffic in this important part of the Indian Ocean. The minister also referred to it. We have even seen some attacks in the vicinity of India. This is a matter of grave concern to the international community. Obviously, it also has a direct bearing on India's energy and economic interests. This fraud situation is not to the benefit of any party, and this must be clearly recognized.
If these tensions escalate even further, the global economy that seems to have been recovering from an inflation caused by 2 wars will have to bear the cost of high oil prices and disrupted supply chain.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.